For like no Stone for having me out here because I'm like the closest thing to a hood trap rapper up here. And what I will say is with my people and my whole squad is, chick, they invited you to that? You going to that for real? You know what I mean? So like we feel like I guess I represent the hood, right? We feel like we aren't even welcome to things like this or in the Shadow Lounge, which we perform.
You have to show up.
Yeah. You're right. Because
you know what? I didn't do music, and I butt in because I can do that.
Preach.
But no, I didn't do music for a long time for a number of reasons. And I went hard for 6 months. I went to every single show. I performed in anything, anybody I can do. I paid for
I've seen it happen all the time.
I'm probably not getting way off track. There's something I don't see. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm pretty sure everybody knows. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mr. Subscribe. You tune in the morning, all day, I'll play your Facebook up, but I'll say little things like I'm about to say right now. I come off to a lot of people to be like,
angry black
guy, angry whatever, but just understand something like, I do those things in a certain way because it gets people's attention. Everything that I say has a meaning and it has a purpose of the things that I say. So, like right now, I'm not speaking on the Facebook aspect, I'm speaking on the aspect of who I am and what I don't see. And it's proof like right now. There's a lot of artists in here right now without no literature, no advertisement, no nothing. So just from here, I don't feel like having to go through my phone and take the phone number down and put all this information and keep jotting all these Twitter down and all this other stuff. You guys have all this information, and it's not hard because there's graphic designers out here that'll do it for the low, just so you can put all your information on something. You can pay a couple $100, $150, get 5,000 flyers done with your information, and now you got it at all times, and you can hand it out to people. You've been doing it. And I mean, I can say a million things about what goes on, and people always look at me like, you always got something to say. Listen, I don't look near my age, and I'm not going to tell you my age unless you know me. I don't look my age, okay? And I don't get the respect because I don't look my age. Some people are like, what is he talking about? Thinking I'm 20 right. I'm almost 4 years old. I'm a step away from 4 years old, and I've been doing this rap stuff since I was 8 years old. I've been on stages all across America. I've been offered deals and all types of stuff growing up as artists. I know every single person on this panel and every single person that raps out here. I studied Pittsburgh hip hop. If you don't believe me, test me, try me. From the day it started to now. Understand? So like when I say these things, I'm speaking out of passion and out of love for our city, because my dream was always to see Pittsburgh become something like New York. We don't really have to go far to make money. We gotta dumb the dream down sometimes, man. You don't have to make $1 million and live comfortable. You can make 200 grand off of music a year. Your parents aren't even making that, man. You gotta dumb the dream down and get what you can and do what you gotta do. Practice, work hard, advertise, market. Get out here and push. There's a million people out here. If you talk to a million people and half of them say yes, you're still gonna make $500,000, man. Wow. Selling it at $1. So just think about that.
Always have the artists and always wanting to focus on that, but not having the confidence to do so. I kind of came from the business perspective first, and I'm not all that good at it. I think I'm good at promoting other people, and if any of you have seen me, and everything online, you might assume that I'm really comfortable with self-promotion, but the truth is I'm really not. And I think that generally speaking, at least other female artists that I've talked to aren't all that into self-promotion, and I think that maybe some males aren't as well, and I can't speak for others, but what really helped me, because I was, making music that wasn't very good because I wasn't practicing it, I wasn't letting people hear it, I wasn't getting feedback. What really helped me was when people within my marketing company and my partner, who's also my boyfriend, fiance, husband type person, he believed in me, and he's a marketing, online guru. And so I think that it's really important as artists, especially if you do want to focus on your art, even though I'm doing like a ton of other things besides my art, and I think my art suffers because of that. I think it's really important to find marketing people, it's not like someone needs to have a PhD in marketing, they just need to have an interest in you, in your music, and in letting other people know about it. And through, I released my first album in 2006, and I would love to share at some point, if it's possible, some of the things that I did, and I just wrote an article on the Huffington Post about all the mistakes and the things that I learned through the marketing process, but the first thing I did before I made those mistakes and made those triumphs and was able to become successful and learn from various things, it was through working with other people and building that team of people that just cared about you. I think that's really important. And I would, say that Pittsburgh is actually full of such people. And I think
so I'm just wondering if there are a lot of misconceptions about what a manager actually does. So I'm just wondering, if the panel could, maybe give some insight into, at what point does an artist need a manager and what is the role of a manager?
Your manager has to be your biggest fan. That's where people go wrong off top when they go hire somebody. I mean, unless you have an agenda. This is in my eyes. I don't even have a manager because of that. But I think from what I've seen, these other people, the way that they make their success, like how it is that thing. Whoever is your manager, they have to be your number one biggest fan. If it's just someone getting 10% of what they're going to book you shows opening for somebody that don't know
Well, then let me ask you this, because somebody could be your biggest fan, but maybe not have the skill set to be an effective manager. So I'm going to throw that in the pot.
They got to believe in you.
No, I understand, but I'm throwing that in the pot too. So
What'd you say, though? I ain't know what you said. I was talking to you.
start everything. I said, at what point does an artist need a manager? What is the role of the manager? And what skill set does a manager need to have in order to be effective? Because people say, oh, well, I'm going to be a rapper, and my brother, he's going to manage me.
Yeah, see, I don't know. My old manager is BB's current manager. They have a great relationship. To me, that didn't work out. You know what I mean? So I can't sit here and tell you when someone needs a manager that I don't even have one. Because I don't trust anybody. I don't.
No, and that's all.
And what I've built and what we built just with me and Mail and our Twitter and Facebook handle, what we built in this city, I'm not letting nobody come in and jump on my coattail for a couple dollars. But that's why I'm stuck right here.
Well,
I don't know how to take the next step. That's why I'm halfway here. I'm halfway here to learn how to take the next step.
No, I'm with you because I'm very particular about my stuff. But I'm just asking so that when people come to me, that I have more insight on what the general idea is.
I was just going to say too, I think that the music industry has gone through an insane shift, at least since I started making music. I mean, everything has changed. So in terms of what a manager does, for me, I say I have 6 people that I would at different times consider different types of managers. You know what I mean? There's someone that handles the money, there's someone that helps with online marketing, there's someone who if I write something, that I'm gonna post an article that I wrote, that I'm supposed to have someone, so it's people do different things. But I think that's kind of the point is, he was able to be successful on his own because he did it all himself. I managed so much myself for so long that it does become hard to let other people, it's not so much for me not wanting to get other people involved, but I think that that's kind of the next step with Pittsburgh hip hop in general is sharing what works and what doesn't. That's why I think One Hood and just Erie and Celeste and everybody, Paradise, need to get extra props for making this happen because this is the chance where we can all share all of those stories because it's not working in the same way. It's not the music business is falling apart as we know it. So how can we learn from the changes, I don't
we're going to go over here.
I just wanted to say that I feel unless it's battle rap, people shouldn't be so competitive. And you should be big about yourself and view yourself highly, but not so much that you look down on other people and what they're doing and then you don't want to share that knowledge and that information with them. So my thing is if you have knowledge, instead of looking at somebody else funny because they don't know something, then teach them. There's people that you tell them something and then they still don't do it. And that's on them, you know what I mean? But if you give them that shot and if you give people the knowledge and information, then let them use it. When I see artists support each other at shows, the first thing that comes to my mind is nobody has any money. So, you know what I mean? Like, we can't really support each other how we need to because nobody has any money. Therefore, like, I see the need to branch out. You know what I mean? Pat, like you were saying before, you can't just be in the art scene. It can't just be in the hood. It can't just be in the suburbs. It's got to be all over the place, and it's got to be some sort of community, which really, like Holly, you always say, like you say all the time, it just doesn't seem to exist. Everybody wants to be better than somebody. Everybody wants to be bigger, hotter, cuter, the baddest bitch, whatever. And it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, be real and be supportive, or don't expect somebody to support you.
Right.
But competition is also healthy.
It's healthy competition as long
You have to
as,
make
like,
sure it's healthy. You gotta work.
right, like, as long as you're competing in a healthy way where it's not like, I'm gonna take from you. You know what I mean? Like, people try to take sales and try to take stuff from people instead of like it being like, you know what I mean, a back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
I want to answer Holly's question, but first I want to tell her that we're artists is hip hop. We don't want you to have shit. We want to smash you. Kendrick Lamar said it best. I want to demolish you. I want to take your fan base and make your own fans hate you and love me. You know what I'm saying? That's hip hop.
No, KRS-One said, brown skinned woman, you're a queen, not a hoe. You know what I mean? Like, there's more than what Kendrick Lamar.
I think that's apples and oranges.
You know what I mean? I want to punch.
That's apples and oranges because they're the
No, I'm
same.
not trying to argue, I'm trying to relate.
Well, I'm telling you the truth because KRS-One also said Roxanne Shante.
We can go, I understand.
Same person. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We're talking about hip hop, right? Everybody in this room that's an artist, they want the hip hop scene in Pittsburgh to succeed because they're a part of it. But at the same time, they don't want you to have no money because they want the money. It's a competitive sport. That's just how it is. Somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose. Getting back to what Holly said.
Answer the first question.
Right. Let me answer her question. When you need a manager as an artist is when you believe it's time that you stop being an amateur and you want to be a professional. You want to make money. Okay, I've developed my craft to the point now where I'm seeing people who are getting money, who are less talented than me, who has whacker beats than me, and they're making money. And you need a manager to, if you don't know how to handle business, you need a person who is experienced at handling business. And for that, I disagree with you. I don't want a fan, I want a business person. I want somebody with connections that I don't have, who can talk to DJs that I don't know, that can get my shit played. I want that manager. I've been cursing, I'm from Brooklyn, that's what I'm bullshit, you know. But you need a manager who can help you book a show if you can't get shows booked, or has a relationship with a person who is a promoter or a booking agent who books shows so that you can go to the next level there. You want a person who has knowledge and the skills that you don't have and the connections that you don't have, not just locally, but who can also connect you nationally to your goals. Some people's goals, they want to do an independent label, and that's what they want to do. Some people want to be signed to an actual label, and that's what they want to do. So you have to know what you want as an artist. Find a manager who has actually managed something. Find somebody who managed to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? You like a manager. What have you done? Who do you manage? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That same manager will shelf you for the next hardest artist. Know
And
that.
as
You hire him, he will shelf you, dog. You will sell a record, you shelf.
Right.
And then you're back looking for another manager with connections.
No, I'm just
The
saying.
manager has got to be riding now.
Let me just rest. He's gonna add on to you, and he's gonna come back. I know you.